Hello, Miami. Welcome to Let's Chat with Disco George. My people, today I have una cubanita que nació en Hoboken, that she is fantastic. She's not only a mother, a teacher, and an artist, but she is marketing. She does it all. She does it all. And I have her here for you today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Did you like that intro?
I loved it. It was
All right.
very nice.
Did I miss anything?
No, you did not.
Okay, good. Just in case, because
Well, billing, sales, all that too.
God.
You
No,
know?
see, no. You're on 24/7.
I am 24/7.
Well, I appreciate you taking a little time of your day.
I know. Thank you.
And coming, to my little chat room.
It's super cute. I love it.
And I want to thank your students for letting me take you away. What's it? Is it John G. Dupuy?
John G. Dupuy Elementary.
Shout out to John G. Dupuy.
They're amazing.
For letting her come today. So let's get started. How did this whirlwind of art and everything that you're doing now come about? Where did it start?
Well, ever since I was small, I loved art. My grandfather was an artist. He did caricatures, and in Cuba he had his little like mascot that he had, El Wow. He worked for newspapers and all that, but I've always loved art, and so I actually got my bachelor's in interior design and architecture, and that's what I worked in for a few years. But I would work long hours, and so eventually I thought, I love children. When am I going to have time to raise my kids? I like to be involved. So I went back to school and got my master's in education.
Oh, wow.
And that's how I got into the school system. And then nothing.
And did you start off as an art teacher?
No, I started off as a regular classroom teacher. It took a bit. But, I would do everything for the school. Like if there was a party, if there were celebrations, I would always get involved. Me and my friends, we would get a crew together.
You get your little crew from the todas las maestras.
Todas las maestras. And we created stuff. So when the art teacher finally retired, I asked for the position. And then I took my test and I got interviewed. We followed the process, and then I got hired as the art teacher.
Wow.
So
let me ask you, you obviously you're Cuban, so what inspired you to do the Cuban art itself? Or was it something that was within you?
It just came about. My whole business has evolved. Since I was a teacher, I would do gifts for my kids' teachers every year when the school started. I go above and beyond. So I would do treasure boxes. I would do this. I would do that. And then one year, my sister-in-law told me, Mari, why don't you do a stool? So I did. And I took a picture of it. It came out super cute. And that's when I got a friend of mine from St. Brendan, where I graduated, called me and she's like, Mari, would you be willing to sell these? And I was like, yeah. And she ordered 6. And from there on, it took off. Wow. So I was doing school stuff, things for teachers. That's where it began. And then people asked me, a person called me and asked me for la cafetera, if I can paint a cafetera. And I thought she meant on paper, but she actually meant on la cafetera.
Oh, wow.
So I did it and I loved it. And so the cafetera came about.
Wow. And that's where I fell in love with the art that I saw at Martha, Miami.
Right. Martha.
Shout out to Martha.
Yeah, she's wonderful. Wonderful. And so nothing, I did my cafeteras, and one day I put a Virgen on it, and the Virgen was liked, and it keeps evolving and evolving and evolving.
Well, you did bring me a cafetera, right?
I did.
So
Here you go.
Woo-hoo, look at that.
Just for you, what you asked for.
Thank you. It's so beautiful. And this is what Virgencita?
That's la Virgen de la Caridad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's because, she has a boat with the 3 men on it, but I do all of them. I've done La Virgen de Lourdes. I've done all of them.
And of course, el dominó.
El dominó.
On the other side. Y la palma cubana.
Mm-hmm.
¿Tiene coco? Porque si yo no sé que el café no quiero que salga coco. This is beautiful. And you also customize these, right?
I do. I personalize them. If you want them, with a name or a logo, as long as I can draw it, I tell the people, as long as I can draw it, we're good.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank
so
you.
You also brought us some pieces. So let's see what you have.
So these are this is my Van Gogh inspired piece. I love Van Gogh, and so I incorporated him into the Starry Night into the La Virgen. Okay. And this has been a big success. Like, I've done ornaments with them. People love it. So when you buy an art piece, you also get like the certificate of authenticity.
Oh, wow.
You see, well, this is not for that one, but you get one.
See, that's so important because
it's an original, and even if it's
many people nowadays with the internet, they copy your art.
They copy. So I make sure that I put a seal on it, I sign it, and even if it's a copy, a print, it's a limited number. It's not forever.
That's good. So you have exclusivity.
Yes, and then they get the certificate with a number and everything. So it's pretty cool. And then this is another one that I had. This is just La Virgen Maria, and it's just a modern take on it. I
love it. You know what?
It matches.
It does. Maybe from looking at all your art, I think I
you want it to match.
Yes, I believe it or not, I always try to be in matching with who my If I have somebody that makes hamburgers, I wear a hamburger shirt. Just kidding.
How funny. So nothing. Yeah. And then now I'm working more on my teacher things. I came out with the mouse pad that's personalized. I do the tote bags,
Wow. And you also, you said you do t-shirts. I saw a couple t-shirts.
Yes, I do. The Evil Eye one, Todo lo malo echa pa allá, is my most popular
very
one.
Popular.
Yeah. I do a lot of teacher ones every year. I try to take out a new shirt for teachers, and
I also saw the other day when I was scrolling through your art and posts, of course, that you did a take on the Celia Cruz coin.
I did.
Talk to about that.
Because I was given the Celia Cruz coin, which I was dying to get it. And I finally got it. And when I got it, I didn't even have that lesson planned for my students. But I was like, oh my God, it's Hispanic heritage. This would be fantastic. My kids are going to love it. I took the coin to school. I showed it to them. Believe it or not, a lot of them nowadays don't know who Celia Cruz is.
What? I can't believe it.
Could you believe that?
Unbelievable.
I
Some
know.
Parents are failing.
I know. But of course, I put music.
Did you have a parent teacher to tell them that they have to listen to Celia Cruz?
So when you say the name, I would, I said, who knows who Celia Cruz is? And just a few would raise their hand. I was like, I can't even believe this. So I said, let me put some music on. So I said, as long as you behave, we're going to have Celia Cruz in the background. So if you saw my post, you saw my kids dancing and stuff.
I did,
yeah, they love when I put music on. I put on the songs, and they were like, oh, yeah, I know this song. I danced to this song, and stuff like that. So they were familiar with the music, but they didn't know who she was.
Wow.
So they all created a coin based on Celia Cruz for Hispanic heritage. And it was great. It was a lot of fun, and they loved it.
Yeah. I love that you did that because it's a different way so they don't forget.
So they don't forget, yeah.
I could still remember, like, back in elementary, there was a teacher that we did, I don't know the name of it, obviously, but it's the one that you scrape.
Yes, the linoleum.
Yeah, and then
I love that, yes.
Yes, I was like, I'll never forget that. That was like.
Yes.
And I've always been creative. I like doing stuff. I did actually go to Gables High, and I took architectural and engineering.
No way.
Yeah. So,
wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I designed half of my house.
How fun. The downfall for me was that I went to a private school. I went to St. Brennan, and at that time, because things have changed, they didn't have drafting or anything.
Oh wow.
So when I got to college, I didn't have any practice whatsoever.
Oh, wow.
And, oh, my God, doing those. I don't know if you remember having the T-square.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I had to put the coin underneath so it didn't.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of a mission, but, eventually I got it.
Hey, you made it. You made it. You're on Let's Chat with Disco George.
I am.
So, production, when you get a chance, please post some of the pictures that we got. Chat talk. All right, so this one is what?
Yes, this is my self-portrait. I did this at a workshop, and it had to be a collage, right?
Okay.
A collage. It could be mixed media, so it was partly collage and part drawn, and so I fell in love with it. I really liked it, so I was like, you know what? Van Gogh has a self-portrait. Everybody has a self-portrait. I think it's time I do one.
I love it. I love it. It's got.
Thank you.
I see the first thing the first thing that pops out is, of course, el ojo.
Yeah.
So that obviously tú eres mirona. So you're
Me
always,
fijo en todo.
Te fijas en todo. Me too. Mira, yo
Yeah.
con el peor y todo.
I know.
And of course, I see the love
Yes.
and the 4-leaf clover on top. So you must be really lucky.
I mean, I think it's based on faith, but yeah.
Well, you know, it all comes together. It all comes together. It all comes together,
Yes.
you know. And I see a couple hearts over there. What's that on the right on top? An orange.
Where?
No lo ves arriba. It looks like a starfish.
Man, I need my glasses.
I
am blind.
No, either way, I love it.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know, that looks like it should be like in a cover of a magazine for
I
like
love it.
marketing.
Isn't it cool? I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love it. You should put it on a t-shirt.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
I just might do that.
You should
it's
do
nice.
it.
I think it's super
And
cute.
do it with like a pink.
Yeah.
The girls will go crazy. Let's go to the next one. La
That.
Cafetera. That one's is that a taller one than this one?
It is. That one's extra large. I bought that. I found it at TJ Maxx. It was
Okay.
huge. And I was like, oh my God, I have to buy this. You know, so I
That's,
did
so
it.
that's not a regular one then.
No. And I painted it and I posted it, and I it's still today is one of my favorite ones. One of my best clients has it at her home. She was like, I want that. And I was like, I really wasn't gonna sell it, but
Have you ever thought of doing canvases of just La Cafetera?
well, you mean to paint the actual cafetera and then paint?
Yeah.
I actually that's so funny that you said that, because I just
I
started.
could read your mind, Mariela.
No, because I'm getting ready for Carnival on the Mile this coming year.
Oh, wow.
So-
I go to Carnival every year.
Yeah.
I do. So
It
I
was
will be
great.
seeing you there.
Last year was my first year, and it was exhausting, but it was really good. Yeah, and I got to see so many people.
Oh, yeah. That's the best
yeah,
part.
it was great. So I'm getting ready, little by little, because I have so many things going on. So I have to
Right.
start super early. But so I'm trying to get new things out. And I started working, which I have it posted on my Instagram, some of the new things.
Okay.
It's a lot of organic lines.
And what do you have the website on Media and
It's
Instagram?
theartroom.net.
The Art Room.
Theartroom.net.
Well, that's the website but just
Yes.
for Instagram, it's
It's
the Art Room.
The Art Room by Mariela.
Okay.
Yeah. And so nothing, I'm getting ready for Carnival. So I started working with different things. And just yesterday, I finished one with a cafetera on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So let's see.
You should do one like different colors.
Yeah.
Para gente ponerlos en
En
la
cocina.
cocina.
I know. No, I know. I think.
I want my 10%. Okay. Yeah. I gave you the better idea.
I know.
I took la cafetera and I
And mass
threw it on a
produced it.
canvas.
It's true.
But yeah, I love that because believe it or not, I actually have cocineros.
Oh, you do as your
in my
artwork.
cocina. Not that I go in the cocina much, pero bueno. But when
They're
I
there. Right.
do, I have those. So I'm like, I was thinking that would look nice. You could
It
have
would.
different colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
And did you know neutrals are in now, especially for
they
fall?
are.
Big
They
thing.
are.
Big thing.
Yes.
So that's cool. So what else are you doing? Anything else that we should know?
Right now, like I said, I'm trying to get new artwork out. I'm trying new things for Carnival on the Mile. I only do like 2 shows. I do Belen, where my son goes, and Carnival on the Mile, because it just takes a lot.
Yeah.
But so I'm just trying to get new work out,
Awesome.
So
Well, if you guys are interested in any custom work, or just
Yes.
go through her website, see what you like, and if you like something, just give her a message, because that's what we did. Everybody talks on social media
Yes.
now. So I want to thank you first of all
No,
for
thank you.
coming in. And if you guys love the show, please give me a like. And if you really, really like it, just share it with all your friends. Thank you very much for your time, and have a great day.